Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Gina. I'm so glad you're joining me today. Today I'm going to be doing a collage in my Christmas journal, and I'm using one of the prompts by Margarete Miller, and it's in this Collage Art Gluebook Vintage Christmas Edition, and you can get this in her Etsy store, and it's Mellow Miller that you can get that. So I am on Xmas Collage, hashtag Xmas Collage 6. I haven't been putting that hashtag on my things. I need to do that. So we're going to be working right here today, and boy, it doesn't want to. And I took out lots and lots of, I think I took out like 15 pages. And then I still couldn't get this one, because you take out your pages and then you flip this over and you glue it, and I still couldn't get it to meet up, but that's okay. We're going to cover it with my paper, although it looks like I need to trim and I didn't do that, so I'm going to do that real quick like here. Sorry guys. Well, I think I'm going to do it quick like. I thought I had everything ready. And you know that story with me. I thought I had it ready. But I don't want to think I have that little bit down there, and I don't. And I want to be able to cover up everything that I don't get cut very well, because it might cut kind of ratty. But anyway, I couldn't get it to match up very good because this is just so thick. But I'm going to cover that up with the paper that we're going to use. And it'll all be okay. But I'm thinking I might finish this journal this year. I might not be able to put much more in it after. So next year I may have to get me a whole new journal. Yeah, I really botched that up. This, it looks pretty. There, I got it now. Okay, so because it's getting kind of, my buttons didn't help anything, but that's okay. I love them, and that's okay, because this journal is just to last me as long as it lasts me, and then the next year I'll start a whole new one. So for Xmas Collage 6, we need a candle or candle light, a piece of wrapping paper, a line from a song, squares, and boy, squares, I had a hard time finding squares. I need to scoot down, don't I? Portion of envelope, and something with fur. So we'll start with candlelight. I have this Create with Scripting Mommy Friday freebie, and I'm using this tag. Isn't it pretty? And I didn't get, I want to use some stickers on that. I didn't get that out. I think, no, that's not really the one. We're going to use that one. Okay, so that is what we're going to use for the candlelight. That up there, except for my little, I have a little drawer thing there that I put things on, and I haven't cleaned it out for a while, and it's not really the handy little drawer right now. Piece of wrapping paper. Okay, I have found this wrapping paper in my, I have a little box that's got vintage wrapping paper, and so I found this one, and it's got, let me see, this is the full picture. So I used this this little die here, and I die cut this part of it. So I like how that looks. Just set this behind me for now. And I'm going to put this die back in the package so I can use it. I like to show you what I did, and I did that ahead of time because my big shot's behind me. I can't really get it in here, and so, it doesn't really do any good to wait. Excuse me just a moment. this cold is not going away and not getting better. Okay. So a line from a song. I took out Little Town of Bethlehem. I thought I took out Silent Night, but I guess I took out A Little Town of Bethlehem. Okay. Squares. That one was the one that I had a hard time figuring out. And then finally, I looked in my brads and I had these little square brads and I took out blue and white. They look like little rhinestones. I've had those forever and I don't know what I'm going to use out of those, but I took out 3 blue and 3 white. Okay, a portion of an envelope. I have this little Christmas envelope that I made and didn't use, so we'll use part of this. I'm kind of thinking I'll use it there or use it there like that, but we'll see. And something with fur. I have these cute little kittens all dressed up for winter, and this is a printable from Paulette Slater at Free Printables for Your Junk Journaling with TLC. So the first thing we're going to do is put the paper on the back of my page here. And for that, I also have a printable from Free Printables with TLC, and it is this lovely ornament page. And I need to get my trimmer here and trim this down. Oh dear. That was my ATG gun falling. Oh no, there's something has fallen down here. I don't have any room to sit where it's supposed to sit. Okay, got that fixed up. We went to a birthday party this afternoon, my husband and I did. It was real sweet. It was friends of ours, grandsons, twin grandsons, and it was their first birthday. They were awful cute. Woo, that barely fits. I'm going to ink this side of it over here. The top and bottom are pretty close. Yeah, they're pretty spot on, I think. Oh, maybe they're a little off. Oh boy, I didn't notice how big that was on the other side. I wasn't paying any attention to that. I was paying attention to if it was long enough. I got a lot of hangover on the other side. Where's my, I don't know where my little thing is that I do this with. So I'll just use this. Okay. Oops. I'll have to use these scissors. I didn't pay very good attention to that. Oh well, it'll cut off. And I thought I had it up to where I wouldn't have to cut the bottom part off, and I don't. I thought this was such pretty paper. My little scissors. And thankfully, when you're putting it in your journal, you can print. I can print it big enough. I don't have a 12 by 12 printer. I used to want to buy one so bad, and I never did. When I was scrapbooking, I wanted one. But I never did buy one because I knew that I wouldn't keep up with getting the ink for it. I'd be like, oh, I can't print because I have to buy the ink. So I just never bought one. There we go. It's really pretty. I like that. To fix this right here. Sorry, I'm cutting along the edge. I've got it up close to me. Sorry about that. Okay. Now, ink along the top and the bottom. On the edge too. Oh, it's the lid to my glue. I heard something hit the floor. I thought, what was that? Before I turn the page over, there's a little spot right here where the doily's coming up. To glue that down before I lose that. My glue tip is awful. Go. Okay, now we can turn and work on this page. Okay. So, alright, now we have our kitties, our prompt, our envelope, our song, we have this, and we have this. Is that everything? I think it might be. I think it might be. Okay, so, okay, our candle. Now I thought for our candle, I have this. It's a velvet ribbon, and I thought what I would do, collected some cat hair along the way. My cat must have been trying to play with it. I thought I would cut a little piece of it here. And you really can't poke a hole or anything up here. So I thought I would, well, I want to take, maybe I'm going to have to, you know what I'm going to have to do? is cut this. Otherwise, it's not gonna, like, it's gonna be the satiny, and I want the velvet to show on the front. Does that make sense? Because when you do this, see what I'm talking about? So I'm going to cut this like this, and then flip this around to do this. But then I need to, you know what, I'm probably going to cut this down anyway, so, because I think it's too long. I'm just trying to get those little hairs off this. Okay, so then it won't show that that's what we've done because they're going to be stapled. And I know it looks awful because they're pointing the same way, but they won't when I'm done. I'm going to trim it. I'm going to trim it up and put those there, and then staple it. And I think I'm going to try to make the staple so it goes right across there in that little area right there. Stapler, come on. I thought I had this working before I started. Seriously? What's your problem? Sometimes this thing just irritates me so bad. I thought about just getting me a whole new one. This is from this is like one of the, when they first came out, because I got one right away. Back when they first came out. I don't even see one stuck in there. Okay, let's just put a whole new thing of staples in. Although how is it not broke up? The first two were broke up, so maybe, let's try this. Let's see if it'll work. Okay, let's try this again. Ugh. I tell you, I love my stapler, but goodness gracious. There, it worked. It worked. Okay, now, I think about right there is long enough. Oh. Cut it. Come on, Tina. Well, I cut it down to about nothing, but it's okay. Okay, so we got that. And I'm gonna put stickles on the flame, but not yet, because I'll mess it all up if I do it now. Okay, now where do I want this? See, what I'm thinking is this can just hang over the edge of somewhere, like up there. Oh, you know what? The kitties could be on there. That would be cute. I like that. The kitties are going to be on there. So then this and this. Oh, we got to do this too. Let's see. I like just the first line is what I want, because it says you got to have a line. It says a line from a song. So I guess I'm just doing the first one. This has got to be inked up too. My fabric scissors up before I use them. I've got to remember to re-ink this pad before I leave my room for the evening. Okay, so we're gonna put that there, but I can't wrap it around because of, well, you know, the other side. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this. And I think was thinking about cutting it down here and folding it so it would look like it's been, you know, wrapped around. But then I ruined the other part because sometime I might want to use this part to tuck something in. So I'm not going to do that. Because, you know, sometime I might want to tuck, I still have the paper pad so I could line this, you know, line it with something so that it looks pretty. Line it, you know, and then I could, which I could do that on this one maybe too, and put the kitties on there, but I don't really know that I have room. I don't know, we'll see. That looks pretty too. But see, now I don't have anywhere for my kitties to go if I do that. My kitties are displaced now. Well, where are you going? Oh, I'm trying to go up and I need to come down. Thinking I need to go up. My camera must be different today. That looks kind of cute like that, doesn't it? With them just kind of sticking up like that. That's kind of cute. Put my light there. Like that, maybe. That there, that there. Okay, I'm liking this. I like the kitties sticking up out of there. They look cute. Okay, this needs a little bit more ink on it though. Alright, I changed my mind about this. We're going to use this portion of the envelope. I'm going to glue this in here real quick. That's cool how that just kind of fits right down in there and lines that envelope. And then I need to, well, I'm going to ink that part up real quick. Okay, and then I need to glue that down also. So just put a little bit of glue right here. Flip that under. I think it's a little bit crooked, but it'll be fine. Okay, now, something before I glue everything down is I need to figure out where I'm going to put my little squares, because they're brads, so I can't get everything glued down and then think I'm going to put my brads down. So I don't know. I wonder about putting one on each end of my or maybe on the corners. Yeah. But it's going to have to be 2 blue and 2 white. Because I can't put one on each end. There's not enough room. Let's cover up. Let's do that. Let's do that. So, do I have, I've got all the same size, I hope. Oh, I got another white. Yep, I got the same sizes. So then I don't know where my hole poker thing is. I think last time I was looking for it, I couldn't find it. Let's see if it's in here. Oh, I can't get everything's shoved in here so tight. I don't know where I put that thing. I have put it somewhere that I hid from myself is what I did. Well, isn't that just dandy? Okay, well, last time I used this thing and I made it work. So I guess that's what I'm going to do this time. Kind of hard not to poke yourself, though. Oh, these are long. So I guess I will take it and try to bend it this way. There we go. Okay, and then I need one down here. This paper works better than the paper I was trying to do it on the other day because it did not want to poke through at all and it was kind of hard. So at least, I don't know where that hole went that I just poked. I know I poked a hole. There we go. I thought, man, I know I just poked a hole in there. White. I got glue on the end of my fingers, driving me nuts. I guess I could have tried to take these things off the brads. I don't know if I could have got them off. Sometimes you can get the things off the brads, like get the tongs off. That would have been a lot easier and a lot less bulk. But it's done now, so I didn't think about that. I remember I used to do that sometimes in my scrapbooking. So that's going to go there. And I wish I had my... I'm going to plug in my glue gun. And we'll glue some other stuff down real quick while I'm going. Like we're going to glue the little kitties in here. have them coming out about right there. Okay, so that's going to go there. Am I where I need to be for y'all? And then I'll put this one right here. I need something to... There we go. Put this one right here. Okay, and I want to take my stickles and put a little bit, maybe I ought to squirt it out on a paper first because it's not wanting to come out. There, okay. I'll put a little bit of stickles on the flame. There we go. And I think I'll put a little bit over here on these snowballs. There we go. Just a little bit of something on there. Okay. Oops. I about glued my cats to the other page. So then that's going to go right there. We can glue that down. They're so cute sticking up out of there. And you can find the free printables for your junk journaling with TLC on Facebook is where you find that. Now, put glue all over here, and then I want to take this and put glue on those. Oops, 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 oops. Scoot that up, scoot this down. There we go. And I gotta rub the glue off of here. Oh boy. There, it's coming off. Get this down. There we go. A lot to do there for a minute. Okay. I think, oops, I need to put some glue underneath there and not smear that stickles. So I think I have it all. We have our candle or candlelight, our piece of wrapping paper, the line from our song. It's not gluing down. Okay. Glue strings. Brad is showing. Sorry guys, just a second. I'm having technical difficulties here. Trying to keep the Brad from showing while trying not to rip this hymnal page. Okay, now I'm going to glue it again. Okay, so I think I was on the line from the song, which is right here. The squares are my little Brads, and the portion of the envelope is right here, and something with fur is these adorable little kitties. So I will stand up and show this to you closer. Here we go. Aren't they cute? Okay, thank you for joining me today. I hope that you're having a very, very blessed season so far, and I'll be seeing you soon. Bye-bye.